Oh, I've been waiting for this day for so long. Just following the star.
Yeah. So amazing and beautiful.
But where is our third friend?
I'm sure
Oh, well,
she should be here any moment.
I hope her GPS is working so that she could reach.
Yeah.
Hey everybody!
Yeah, there she is.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
It's so good to see you after a long time, Myra.
No, I thought I wouldn't make it. Sand dunes and crocodiles and...
Oh,
Hey, Myra, you are just in time. We are getting ready to go to Bethlehem to see the King of Kings.
oh, guys, please forgive my ignorance. But even as a wise man,
Huh?
I found it quite difficult to find a perfect gift for the Prince of Peace.
I know, right? Such a struggle. What did you end up choosing,
Well,
Frankie?
Myra, I desired something both precious and unique. So I traveled far to the land of Egypt for
Wow.
3 months. I reached the land of Punt, and there I found this precious bottle of frankincense.
What a perfect gift, Frankie.
I know, right?
You know, I too traveled far to the land of the Arabian Peninsula, risking my life even for this moment.
Oh, wow. How glorious.
Hey, brother and sister,
What is it?
I have a confession to make.
Oh, Goldie, what is it?
I didn't have to travel to a faraway land to get a gift.
Goldie, how could you?
Oh, don't misunderstand. But I sold everything that I had to procure this precious gold.
Ooh, so
glittery.
impressive.
Uh-huh.
Hey, we almost forgot about you. Hey, Cyrus, what are you bringing for the king?
Well, I decided to be a little more practical in my gift selection, so don't judge, okay?
Oh, we won't. We're your friends, man. Come on.
I'm sure you must have worked hard to get an appropriate and a humble gift.
Yeah, sure did, that's true. Well, we better head out now.
Wait, not so fast. I want to see the gift. Show us the gift, Cyrus.
Is it just me, or is the star starting to get a little dimmer? I think we should get
Looks the
going
Show
now.
us the holy gift, Cyrus.
Yes.
All right, fine. But remember, we all agreed beforehand on a 10 shekel limit, and none of you follow that.
Cyrus, that was last year.
Exactly. Also, it's never the price that matters.
Yeah.
It's the thought that truly counts.
Okay, I got a gift card.
What?
How are we gonna make okay? We'll make that work. That's great.
Yeah, why did I put off this for the last minute? This is like the least wise thing I've ever done as a wise
I'm
man.
sure.
I'm sure. It's gonna be fine, Cyrus.
No, you guys always do this to me.
Oh.
Do you remember last year, the Wise Man Gift Exchange?
Yeah.
You guys brought an actual elephant while we could have just taken an Uber. I mean, how was I supposed to compete with that?
So good.
Cyrus, you need to chill out. Here, take a chill pill. Dude, I'm sure your gift will be eventually used.
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps Joseph will buy a book called How to Make Better Friends.
Or maybe he'll buy another book saying how to make better furniture.
Stop, you guys. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. We'll make it work.
Hey, come on, let's stop this discussion. We need to start right now. We're getting late. Let's move.
No, I can't show up there with this. Mary's going to be like, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And she'll be like, gift card for my son, aka the most important person ever. I mean, I am a wise man. Now they're just gonna call me a fool man after this.
So much
sure.
panic. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll just tell them we split bills on the myrrh.
Trust me, even know that we didn't, okay? I mean, I just gotta pray that this gift is good enough. Wait, this expires in 180?
What?
Yeah, that's like today. I've got to come up with something else. Yes, out of my way, people. Out of my way.
Oh,
What are
man.
we gonna do now? They were expecting 4 gifts from us.
Well, I think we'll just be the 3 wise men.
Never gonna stick.
Wait a second. Guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
We don't have another option. Let's do it.
Okay, let's take this drummer boy.
I'm sure they'll appreciate the drummer boy than the gift card. Come on, let's
Okay,
go.
let's go.
God, what is that? Who improvised the script? Gift card in the AD? Taking an Uber? Elephant gift exchange? Are you responsible for this? And who is that who can't even play the snare? I have a baby who can keep better time than you. You are fired. And you, find a replacement, or I would find a replacement for the three of you.
we go.
Again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Thank you. It just comes naturally to me. That was just a warm up, my friend. I mean, could you expect anything less when I play? Ooh, I've got mail. Looks like someone's gonna get paid tonight. Good evening, Dave. Yeah, good evening to you too. Hang on. Wait. What? No. This cannot be happening. This was supposed to be my highest paying gig of the year. And now I'm fired? Oh my god. What about my EMIs? How am I going to pay my rent? Oh my god, no, I can't even entertain the thought of that. God, if I can't sustain myself, I'm gonna have to move back in with my I can't even say it. I'm gonna have to move back in with my parents. This cannot be happening. I'm so doomed.
Hey.
Hi, this is not a good time. Can it wait till later?
No, listen. I know you're a big shot and play only big gigs, but I really need your help. Please, would you do it?
Yeah, sounds just like me. Big gigs, big pay. Anyway, how much are they willing to pay me?
I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but just show up.
Okay, just Myra, please assure me that this role pays. Do not have the time for free gigs at the moment.
Yeah, it pays. It's a small role and you only have to play some paradiddles.
Okay, yeah, fine. I never thought I'd be this desperate, but I guess I'll see you there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Please just start this rehearsal already. Cue the music.
Okay, I could have sworn this was the right place. Where am I? What is going on here?
God, who are
Not
you?
again.
Can someone
I'm
please
so
tell me
sorry.
who this prodigal son is? This isn't your father's house.
so sorry.
You've come to the wrong
No,
place.
I have a
what
role-
you look like is you need to be shown the way out. Show him his way out.
Ma'am, I'm so sorry.
Actually, no, wait. So that's the drummer, Dave. You remember you yelled at us to find a replacement? Well, that's him.
It's me.
At this point, I honestly don't care. If you can keep time,
I can.
he can stay. And please, while you're at it, please go sanitize him. I don't know what infection he's carrying.
Hey man, that's my face, man. I don't have infections in my mouth. Nor do I have anywhere else. I don't know what she's on about.
Ew.
Who is she? And like, where are her manners?
Well, you've officially met our theatre director, Amy, whose one joy in life is to yell at her cast and pretend she owns the world, of course.
Brilliant.
All these things happen here very normally. You take light.
Great, awesome. It's not like I'm shaking out of fear and like, the gig club is so much better.
Did you say something?
What? No, why would I say anything? Myra, please tell me what I'm doing here and like who I'm working with. I feel like a headless chicken at the moment.
So melodramatic always.
Do you not
Anyways,
see what just happened?
so your role, right? Anyways. Man.
Your phone, no?
Okay, I really need to
yeah,
text.
no, go,
I
go.
really need
No,
to
no,
text.
enjoy. Take your
Yes,
time, talk
boss.
to whoever you have to talk to. Come play a gig, she said. It'll be fun, she said.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Prodigal son. Is that you?
I
Man, you look like someone who could use some direction.
I could.
Yeah. Who are you and what are you supposed to be?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. That girl was on the phone with her boss or whatever. asked me to play a role which I have no real idea of.
Man, she's always busy on her phone, I told you what.
I don't even know.
What role are you supposed to play?
I don't know. She said something about like playing paradiddles, but her voice is so high pitched. She's always like, hey. So I zone out so easily.
I heard that.
I was
So
vocalizing.
rude.
I was vocalizing.
Rude.
I wasn't even talking about you, Myra. Jeez.
Anyways, sorry guys, my boss called.
What?
My boss called.
Like, what have you done that she calls you all the time? Like, all the time.
Okay, my role now.
That's over exaggeration. It's because she's stressed about a business deal.
Myra, no,
Hey,
no,
fine.
no, no. Listen,
That
no
you
one
can
needs to
listen.
know.
Give me my role, please. What am I doing here?
Okay, fine.
Wow.
So your role. Okay.
Thank you.
You're going to be so excited for this. I'm so excited
Clearly.
for this. Okay.
So am I.
So the reason we called you out here is to play. Give me a drum roll.
Seriously?
Give me a drum roll.
Drrr.
Drummer boy.
Okay, my bread and butter. I've got this.
Drummer
Right.
boy.
Hmm?
Oh, thanks heaven. The previous drummer boy was so pathetic. He couldn't even play. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
So bad.
Oh,
At this point, the 5,000 people would have been fed. How many times do I have to tell you guys we don't have all day? Can you get the man some sticks and a copy of the script, please? Can't believe I have to do everything myself.
Thank you.
Ah,
Why
Guys,
did she just spawn
listen,
like that?
hey. She is doing her job, right? We gotta do her job.
So you don't think it's like weird that she just spawns out of nowhere?
Listen, she's stressed, man. She had to run a whole
Alright.
drama thing.
Okay, I guess I'll just pretend that never happened.
Yeah.
Okay, right off the bat, I have a question. It says here that there are 3 wise men, but why is there a woman playing this? No offense to you.
Rude.
No offense to you.
Again.
No offense.
Dude, it's 21st century.
Exactly.
Wake up.
Listen to him.
Women empowerment. You know what? I honestly believe one of my rib belongs to Myra.
His other 11 ribs are somewhere in the audience. We can go pick them out later because he uses that line for everyone with 0 success, huh? So at least like stop now. Is this what your family taught?
Myra, no. Don't go on the family. You know my uncle is a priest.
Is he?
Yes. All right. Even he used the same line to marry my aunt. Maybe
miracle.
one day, I'll get lucky.
That miracle
Keep it,
happened. It happened once. That's about it. It's not gonna happen for you. And you. I was destined to play this role, okay?
I don't doubt
And if that theatrical theater director of ours had some sense, I'll be playing the lead role.
Hey, you, come on. Let's get back to the script. You gotta learn a lot.
Sure.
You wanna know what an actual question is?
Sure, enlighten me.
Think about it, right? Why are we giving stuff like gold and frankincense and myrrh to a newborn baby? Also, who encourages loud noise next to an infant?
Very loud.
Why did
That
you
doesn't
point
make
at-
sense.
Why did you point at me when you said loud noise?
Because you're
Everyone
loud
knows.
without a drum.
Everyone knows.
Okay, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense as to why you would like not give the baby something of actual value to it.
See?
You could have given it like blankets and toys and diapers.
Relax.
But no, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. What's the significance of it all anyway?
Oh my god.
There, here.
You guys don't even know what these gifts mean? I mean, who hired you for my play?
You did.
Great. I can't believe I have to work with you guys. The
See?
pastor better be paying us extra for this.
I
Guys,
hope he doesn't pay
that
her
is not gonna happen, yeah?
Anyway. Now say no something about, oh, she's just doing her job.
Why?
We all know you gave one of your ribs to her also. Don't worry. But anyway,
Myra, no. That's not true, okay?
I have so many. Oh, now loyalty here. I have so many more questions. Okay, it says here that this drummer boy gives his heart. Now I'm a drummer and I'm phenomenal when I play.
Oh,
So
please.
humble.
I know.
Always.
It's one of my greatest traits. But what does it even mean to give your heart?
Listen, you amateurs. I've been doing this role for a while now. I'm an expert in this, you know. As I was growing up, I began to appreciate the role of the drummer boy. The little drummer boy is a tender story of a boy who gave everything that he had, even though it was a meager offering. If you look into your scripts, You see, it says the wise men brought these extravagant gifts, gifts whose value is far more than our savings combined.
Well, which is not a lot right now.
You know, but this little drummer boy gave his own heart, which was very valuable and precious than those expensive gifts, to hail the arrival of the newborn king.
Oh, yes, Goldie. I remember. At my uncle's church, we all go there, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
They played this beautiful, beautiful song on arrival of the king. You guys were there.
Yeah.
I was not.
Maybe you should have a look at the song.
Frankie, that was a beautiful song.
I know, right? They're amazing.
I feel like the drummer could use a couple of tips here and there from me, but that's okay.
Started
And how
again.
about you have a couple of tips on humility?
Hey, listen. Nobody knows everything in the world, and we never learn too much to grow, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. But here's my question to you guys, okay? And really think about this. Don't you see the irony of it all? I mean, look, this little drummer boy, oh, he comes and he plays his best for God, and oh, your best is enough for God, and all of that jazz. But here I am, also a drummer. I played the best gig of the entire year, I'm telling you. And I come home, and you should have seen my notifications, the number of followers, and I had like 3 marriage requests. I'm just saying. The ribs come to me. But I get an email, and I go, okay, I'm gonna get paid, finally. I open the email, and with no notice and no pay, fired. So you guys talk about this baby being the hope of the world? Is that even really relevant in a year like 2020? Look around you for a second, people. The loss, the pain, the relational isolation, the suffering, and just every day was so uncertain of this year. Every day was like a zombie apocalypse outside. And you guys talk about hope like nothing's even happened? Come on, wake up and smell the smoke.
Dave, come back and sit down. I know you're frustrated.
You don't
Come back and sit
understand,
down.
Omaira. It's just so unfair.
I do understand. And honestly, I am really sorry. I had no idea you lost your
It's
job.
not your fault.
But Dave, don't be so disappointed. You haven't lost everything. I mean, you know, like, think about it, right? Because when we are down to nothing, that's when usually God is always up to something in our lives. And for you, this role could be a new opportunity.
Yeah. You got to work with us, right?
You know, it's harder to hope when we have. Because the more we have, we lose the ability to hope. And in life, when we receive things easily, it pushes us to put our hope in what we have.
Right.
Absolutely, Goldie. Last Sunday, my uncle spoke about Jesus being the hope of this world.
What does that even mean? Hope just sounds like a luxury I cannot afford at the moment.
If you look at this Christmas story, how God came into this world, it shows us the way He works. Often, we want God to do things in a certain way. But He is known to do things in a way that we least expect them. Yes, we are in difficult situations, and that's where He's showing us the true nature of hope. Even in the pain, even in the process, there is a promise.
I absolutely.
Wait. What's this
Are you a pastor or something? Because your answers just lead to more questions from me, man.
Dude, what is your name?
What is this promise you're so confident in?
The promise is that He makes all things beautiful in His time. Even right now, He's preparing us for growth, rooting our hope in a deeper place.
So, what is your name again?
Dave.
It should be question mark. So many questions, dude.
Okay, if you give me an answer, I won't have
Honestly, I think you're gonna take forever to understand the true meaning of hope. So let me spare you some time. When things are not going your way, or you feel that God is far away from you, some of His greatest work is being established into your life. You know, He has a purpose and a plan for all of us, for you.
Yes, those times when we don't feel Him, when we don't sense Him, He's building our faith. The Christmas story is the ultimatum of hope. God did not come at high noon. He came into our lives in darkness to show us the way to light, to draw us towards love, and to demonstrate to us how to overcome our darkness. Christmas teaches us that even though there is darkness, we can still trust the eternal light.
Wow, Goldie. I feel our church can have a sermon series just on hope.
Of course you do.
Maybe
Of course you feel that way. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Your uncle will preach it, no?
At least let the few lines that are coming good out of his mouth be, na? Maybe his miracle will happen.
Oh, now he said one paragraph that was preachy and now you're all swooning for him.
At
You're
least-
forgetting about like the 11 ribs like one giveaway he's doing.
Right.
And also for you, if you give all your ribs away, you won't have anything to protect your heart.
Man, I've already given my heart.
Something I can learn. Goldie, all of this sounds amazing, but I'm still a little bit skeptical. Could you tell me more?
You see, true hope is the theme of Christmas story. When the prophets like Isaiah, Jeremiah prophesied about the birth of Christ, everybody assumed that He would come and take His place on a throne. But you know what? He came as a baby, was born in a manger.
That is so true. Think about it, Dev. Like the creator, right? I mean, very few people would have even understood what God was doing. God humbled Himself and was born as one of us mortals, in a time very similar to today's circumstances, full of solitude and destitution. And He died and rose again to show us that there is hope, that He is hope. And He did this because He loves us.
Agree with you, Myra.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know what? 2020 hasn't been great for any of us. We all have suffered. We all have been through something, right? Like, look at me. Like, my girlfriend's ditched me.
There he goes again.
Broke up. Please, come on. My friends weren't picking up my call. I lost my job. I was in depression. And right when I thought that tonight maybe something good will happen, someone spilled curry on my brand new shoes. But anyways, you know what? Knowingly or unknowingly, we all put our hopes in things that we can see. Money, jobs, career, success, friends, relationships. But sooner or later, we realize that those things cannot hold our hope. That sort of realization is learnt a really hard way, because it requires the shaking of our entire belief system to open our eyes to the truth, which is Jesus is the true hope. He cares for you and He loves you. And maybe if you hope in Him, you will find your plan. you will find your purpose.
This Christmas, we are all going through some challenges.
Yeah.
Dave lost his job. Myra had to move back with her parents. Frankie was depressed. Our director is not getting paid. And here am I, struggling to take care of my family. I'm sure many times we questioned our hope and wondered why this is so difficult for us. We got mad at God because things were not going the way we wanted them to. But this is the truth. He still loves us.
Yes.
He still cares for us. He's still listening to your heart's cry. And is working behind the scenes to make all things beautiful. Even right now, He's preparing us for growth and rooting our hope in Him so as to establish His promise. He loves us. And He always will.
Wow, Goldie. That is exactly what each one of us needed to hear today.
Yeah.
I mean, it just put things right back into perspective and brought back so much importance and meaning to what we do.
So true.
Wow.
Right?
Thank you.
So, when we have finally understood the meaning of hope, let's go get started,
Yes.
or else she's gonna come and start yelling at us again.
So
That-
clumsy.
Dave,
Yes, Pastor Gold. I mean, just Goldie.
I want to tell you something, somewhere in your silent night, you will find hope.
Thank you.